attract money. Wealth is in my reach. I got everything I want and everything I need. I keep my mind open. Abundance overflows. I budget right and I know where all my money goes. I am debt free and money works for me. Money in my sleep, a magnet for prosperity. Ain't nothing.
Hey, what up, Kingdom Builders? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Ebony Yvonne, your favorite business strategist in these internet streets. I coach corporate professionals and first-time entrepreneurs on how to turn their skills, talents, and expertise into profitable online businesses. Welcome to Social Gland. This is my internet home where I help you to go from confused to the cash generating boss that we both know you are meant to be. In today's video, we are talking about YouTube. Your girl is celebrating. We are popping bottles, drinking champagne because my YouTube channel is officially 1 year old. Now, I have learned so much on this YouTube journey, and I want to share with you guys 6 things that I learned. If I would have implemented all of these 6 strategies from the beginning, I guarantee my YouTube channel would be so much further along than it actually is. So at the time of this video right now, I have just over 500 subscribers, I believe 515, and it took me a year to get to this point. And I've seen so many other people who have blew up in a month, in 8 months, 9 months, and for me, my journey has been really slow. I'm gonna be honest with you guys because I was not consistent, right? When I launched my channel, I was like, yes, I'm about to have 1 million views, 10K subscribers, we about to be monetized, it's gonna be on and popping. And then that didn't happen after I posted 3 videos, so your girl kind of started slacking. I ain't gonna lie, I fell off a little bit over the summertime, okay? But towards the end of the year, like in October, November, the very first 5-phase lunch strategy video that I posted on my YouTube channel started to get a lot of traction. Like literally, it had like 20 views, 30 views for forever. Then it finally got to 50 something, and then it took off and had thousands of views. And I was really mad at myself because I was like, dang, why wasn't I consistent? Why didn't I stick with it? Because if I would have, I would have had more content around lunch strategies for people to actually see when they came across that video. But your girl fell off. So my first tip for growing with YouTube is you have to be consistent. And I know you probably hear people say this all the time, but it really is the secret sauce to being able to grow exponentially. Like when I wasn't being consistent, I probably gained a couple of followers per month. Like literally in the first 7 or 8 months of my channel, I didn't even have 100 subscribers. And so the 500 subscribers that I have now, I would say like 60% of those subscribers literally came within the last 2 to 3 months, and it's all because of that first video that I posted. Okay, so be consistent because YouTube is a long-term strategy, especially if you're creating evergreen content that's going to be relevant for people regardless of when they come across the content. Then you definitely need to understand that it's a long-term strategy. Like I created that 5-phase lunch video back in March, and then it didn't start getting traction till like literally 7 months later. But because I guess it was like almost a new year, people were starting businesses, people were launching new offers, it was very relevant in that moment, and then it started taking off. All right, so definitely realize that it's a long-term strategy and try to create evergreen content so that when it does pop off, it's still going to be something that's relevant for viewers. All right, so let's get into the second tip, and something that I learned halfway into my YouTube journey is your titles matter, right? And so not only do you want to have a title in your header that is optimized for SEO, but you want to make sure that you use a similar but not the exact same title in your thumbnail. So if you go over and you actually look at my videos, you will see that I actually have two different titles for my video. There's the title that's in the header of the video itself, and then I also have a slightly tweaked different title that's in my thumbnail. And the reason why I have two different variations of the titles that I use in my thumbnail is because, number one, if someone is watching on mobile and you have a really long thumbnail title, then the end portion of your title actually gets cut off and no one even sees it. So if whatever you have in the end of your title is really important to what your video is about, you want to make sure that you have it first, right? So that's why whenever I create my thumbnail, if there's a potential for keywords or phrases in my title to get cut off, I'll create an alternative title for my thumbnail that will have those keywords first, so that people will see what the video is about in the thumbnail, even if any part of the title is cut off. And also, the reason why I use variations in my title is because one title may not resonate with people, but maybe the other title does. So it increases the chances of someone actually clicking on the thumbnail of the video itself, which we're already talking about thumbnails. So let's get into tip number 3, which is having really good thumbnails. Listen, when I started my channel, I heard people say this all the time, and I was just like, y'all, it's not that serious. It's just a thumbnail. Like, people don't even see it when the video comes on. Like, why do I need to invest all this time and energy into a dang thumbnail? But here's the truth. Your thumbnail is literally the first impression, right? It is the first thing that people see when they come across your video. If it's in the recommended videos, if it's in search results, if it's on their homepage, like, they're going to judge the quality of your video based on your thumbnail. Like, literally, when I think about my own self, when I'm searching YouTube videos or I'm looking at videos on my homepage, if the thumbnail quality isn't that good, if I see a vlog and the pictures are kind of blurry, the title is kind of wacky, crazy, it looks like it's from Windows 95 clip art, then I'm definitely probably not going to watch that video, because if the thumbnail quality is bad, the video is probably a VHS tape, okay? It's probably going to be just as bad. So definitely put time and energy into your thumbnail, because this can be the difference of people clicking on your video or not. And just think about it. When you are with your thumbnail, when someone sees your thumbnail in a recommendation of a video, if your thumbnail is popping, if it's interested, if your title is clear, they're more likely going to click on your video versus the other videos that are around it. So definitely take the time and energy to create definitely take the time to create good, high quality thumbnails that has a really good picture and also has a really clear title about what your video is on, okay? So next up is tip number 4, and I cannot take any credit for this at all, but this is going to be mixing educational and lifestyle content. If you're like me, you're a coach and you have an educational channel where you are teaching people how to do something, you're teaching them a skill, a strategy, something like that, you still want to incorporate lifestyle content, okay? And I cannot take credit for this. This is something I watched another YouTube video by Kelly Stamps. I'm pretty sure you probably heard of her. If you haven't, you are definitely missing out on all type of dry, sarcastic humor, but also mixed in with good educational content, right? So one thing, I watched a video, I can't remember the title of the video, but Kelly Stamps has a video about how she grew on YouTube. And one of the things that she mentioned in this video was like she created content, educational content that taught people something, but she also created lifestyle content. And the whole purpose behind this was you want to have content that teaches, inspires, and educates your audience, but you also want to have content that builds a relationship with people so they feel like they know you. And that's where the lifestyle content comes in. So your educational content is what draws in new people who want to learn something. That's why most people come to YouTube. But it's your lifestyle content that helps people to really feel invested into you, into your brand, into your voice, into your lifestyle. So that's what keeps them coming back for more, because they start to feel like you guys are virtual friends and they want to know everything that's happening in your life. So even on my channel, you'll notice I went from just posting all educational content to on Wednesdays we still do educational content, but on Sundays I do lifestyle content. I do unboxing videos, I do lifestyle vlogs, I do travel vlogs, I do just like behind the scenes. But that content is strategically implemented to actually build a relationship with my audience. And if you are a returning subscriber, let me know down in the comments, do you love the lifestyle content? Is that what brings you back? Is that what makes you stick around? Let me know all the tea in the comment section below. And then we're going to roll on into tip number 5 of the things that I learned along this YouTube journey. And at number 5, we have that good old SEO. SEO, SEO, SEO. Listen, SEO is so important when it comes to growing your YouTube channel, because you want to make sure that you are optimizing the SEO in your title, in your description, in your tags that you're using on your video. Now you can even implement hashtags, because this is how people who don't know who you are able to find you. And one of the main reasons why I personally wanted to build a YouTube channel is because I wanted to think about, outside of other social media platforms, where is my audience hanging out? If someone wants to launch a business or they're looking for tips on launch strategies or social media marketing, where are they likely to go first? And the answer to that is Google. Like, if you don't know the answer to something, most likely you're going to Google it to see what pops up. And because there's a relationship between Google and YouTube, YouTube videos rank very high in Google search results. So when I started this channel, I wanted to make sure that I was being very intentional with using good SEO. And that is why my 5-phase launch strategy video was able to get discovered, and why it has done so well is because the SEO on it was bomb. Now, I did a good job on that SEO. I kind of fell off in the middle, but when I decided to treat YouTube like a business and I started taking it serious, then every video that I have posted, I have always taken the time to research keywords to make sure that I'm optimizing the SEO for it. And I think that is what has also helped my YouTube channel to grow within the last month or two, because I've been intentional about making sure that I'm optimizing it for search engines. All right, so that is tip number 5, what I have learned on this YouTube journey. So we're going to get into the 6th and final strategy that I have for you, or tip, something that I've learned on this journey, and this is scripting your videos. Now, I know you're probably like, I don't want to script my videos. I don't want to sound like a robot. Like, I don't want to be reading from a prompter. Listen, scripting your videos is not reading from a prompter. You don't have to literally write out everything that you want to say. But when it comes to your videos, you want to make sure that you have some type of outline so that you know what to say and what's happening, what content you're delivering when you do your videos, and you have some type of systematic approach to it. So I actually have a video script that I do, and you guys may or may not have noticed it, but literally I start my video with an intro. I go through the, hey, it's Ebony Yvonne. I say my title, what I do, who I help, all at the beginning of the video. That's my introduction. And then I get into, in this video, what you're gonna learn, what I'm gonna talk about, and then I get into the content, and then I wrap it up at the end. So when you create your videos, if you have an outline and you have a video script of what's supposed to happen, the message that you want to relay, then that content is going to come over better on video because you're better prepared for it. When I did that 5-phase lunch video, I didn't have an outline, I didn't have a strategy, I literally was just kind of winging it. So it's by the grace of God, won't he do it, that video has really done as well as it has. But you will notice in the more recent videos that I've posted that all of my videos start out the same way and they end the same way, and it's because I'm following that outline. Another great benefit of having a video script and an outline is it's beneficial for you because you will have more confidence on camera just because you're in control and you know what's happening and what's going on, and it just helps you to, you know, be more comfortable being yourself. So that is the 6 tips that I have for you. That is 6 things that I have learned on this YouTube journey so far. I'm definitely looking forward to growing, you know, hitting my first 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. I do think, even though it took me a long time to get to 500 subscribers, my channel has picked up a lot, and I don't think it's going to take me long at all to hit my next couple of milestones, 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. And also with just keeping up with content, now that my channel has been out for a year now, I know the type of content that people really love to see. I know people love talking about starting a business. Launch strategies is something I get a lot of engagement and comments on. So I'll definitely be posting more videos about launching, pre-launching, you know, different strategies for how to build your audience. All of that is going to be coming soon. So make sure you are subscribed, you turn on that notification so that when I do upload those videos, you will be the first to know. All right. But I'm really excited about this journey. If you are building your channel as well, let me know in the comments, where are you at? How long has your channel been around? Are you new to this, or are you true to this? Let me know down in the comments below. If you have any tips or strategies, any lessons that you've learned on this journey, you already know my motto, sharing is caring. So tell a fellow sis in the comments below, all right? In the meantime, make sure you like and comment on this video. Show me some love, give me some support, and check out these 2 videos right here until I upload another video. Until then, bye y'all. I will see you in the next video for many more weeks, months, and years to come.